I am Nutana Kumari and I have Sandeep with me from third year Electrical Engineering, IIT Tirupati. We are here to provide a clear understanding upon a published paper titled ORB, Oriented Fast and Rotated Brief, an efficient alternative to SIFT and SURF. This is a conference paper. This is the structure of our presentation. Firstly, we shall provide an introduction about why we need these algorithms in the first place, then the main motives of this particular paper, and we'll enter into algorithms and their advantages, disadvantages in detail, starting with SIFT, SURF, fast detector, and brief descriptor, and later to ORB, which is a combination of developed versions of fast and brief. We'll have a quick demonstration upon the time complexity difference between SIFT and ORB, and conclude the presentation. Feature matching plays a crucial role in many computer vision applications like object recognition, robotic mapping and navigation, image stitching, 3D modeling, video tracking, and the list is endless. Current methods which can perform feature matching like SIFT and SURF either rely on costly descriptors or perform very poorly. The main motives of the paper is to enhance image matching application by enabling low power devices like mobiles to perform feature matching and to reduce time complexity on standard PCs. For these, we need to add an orientation component to fast detector and turn brief descriptor rotation invariant. Also, this paper focused on analysis of variance and correlation of the resulted oriented brief features. Let's know algorithm of shift and why it is not so attractive. Scale invariant feature transform is proposed by David Lowe in 1999. This is a feature algorithm to detect and describe local features of image. This algorithm performs very well even in case of image rotation, affine transforms, intensity changes, and viewpoint changes in 4 basic steps, in which first one is scale space extrema detection. This step searches the entire scale and image location. Difference of Gaussian function is used to identify the key points from the image. Here the thing L is a convolution of Gaussian filter with the image, and DOG is difference between two L's with different sigmas. And next step is to perform local maxima and minima of different scales and eliminate key points that are poorly isolated. And in the third step, an orientation histogram is formed for all pixels around key point, in which 360 degrees of orientation is divided into 36 bins, weighted by magnitude of gradient and Gaussian weight. That histogram peaks are considered as orientation of key point descriptor. 16 cross 16 neighborhood around key point is taken and subdivided into 4 cross 4, a total 8 bin orientation, which results in 128 bin unique feature values, which are invariant to rotation, scaling, and illumination. Everything is well and good. Then what's wrong with this SIFT? The thing is, it is computationally demanding, mathematically complicated, and costs time, and also not effective for low power device. For these reasons, we have SURF. Speeded up robust features. It is inspired by SIFT descriptor, which was first presented at 2006 European Conference on Computer Vision, which has two different steps. Firstly, key point detection using Hessian matrix approximation, and Gaussian filter in the case of SIFT is replaced by box filters. Second order derivatives of L are calculated using integral images, which completes at very low costs and makes calculation time independent of filter size. After getting key points, we need a descriptor. We will enter into the second step. Based on higher evaluate responses, we can calculate efficiently with with integral images with 64 dimensions. At first step, it finds the orientation using circular window around the interest point. For these x, y, hard responses are calculated and weighted with Gaussian kernel. Then hard velvet responses are obtained in horizontal and vertical directions and summed up to become dx and dy. And information about intensities is drawn from here. Thus, the standard version of Surf is several times faster and more robust than Shift. Here is the comparison between Shift and Surf. So we can see that we have 128 feature dimensions for the Shift and 64 for the Surf, which says that Surf can perform pretty well and very quick. And now we enter into ORP, which is basically a fusion of fast key point detector and brief descriptor with menu improvements, renamed as OFast and RBrief respectively. Let's get to know about the FAST algorithm. To detect key points, this algorithm is proposed by Roston and Rumont. And getting to the algorithm, first we need to select a pixel P, an image with the intensity IP, and select a particular threshold T. Consider a circular region of 16 pixels surrounding the pixel P. Like as it is shown over here, where the pixel P is at the center and some 16 continuous pixels are selected. And if n continuous pixels out of these 16 need to be either above or below IP by a value of T, which is the threshold. So instead of checking all these 16 to know if the point is a key point or not, check 1, 5, 9, 13. These are these 1, 5, 9 and 13 pixels. So first, if at least 3 of them satisfy the criteria, go ahead with all of them, or else just deny the pixel. Repeat these for all the pixels in the image. And then getting to the particular algorithm we used in this paper, we have FAST9, which has a radius of 9 and which shows the good performance. As FAST has large response of edges, we use Harris edge detector. Harris corner detector. And for that, we select more than required key points and then sort them out according to the Harris measure and select top n points and name them as our required key points. Okay, then what's wrong with FAST? The thing is, it does not include an orientation operator and does not produce multi-scale features. This multi-scale feature thing is not so point of interest in this paper, but the thing about orientation is the point of interest. So we want to introduce an orientation. This paper borrowed Rosson's centroid technique by assuming that corner intensity is offset from its center. And by calculating moments of patch with x, y remaining within a circular region of radius r, and calculate centroid, which is shown over here, and angle of orientation theta from these movements, and turn R fast into O fast, which is oriented fast, and our descriptor turns invariant to rotation. From here on, Sandeep will walk you through the rest of the presentation.
Hi guys, this is Sandeep. After we use the OFAST algorithm to detect and find the orientation of the image key point, we check on brief descriptor, which is used for key point matching. So the brief descriptor is a bit string description of an image patch constructed from a set of binary intensity sets. So consider a smooth image patch called P. A binary test T is defined as a T of Px, y, where the P is the smoothened image patch and x, y are the points of intensities in the image. So we give a binary output of 1 if the intensity at a point x is less than P of y and 0 in the other case. So the features are all connected in a set of vectors of n binary tests, which is represented by the equation fn of p, which is a sum of 2 power I minus 1 times the t, the binary code which we obtained from the above equation, which we get it in the form of a binary equation called in the form of zeros and ones. So what's the binary code? So let's have a look at the pixel pair of 5, 1 in the given image patch, which of 3, 3 cross 3, which has different intensities at a certain point. So let's find out the pixel variation between pixel 5 and pixel 1. As we can see, pixel 1 is quite darker when compared to pixel 5. So as per our initial condition, we can state that the pixel intensity is quite low in pixel 1 when compared to pixel 5. So the binary output we set for this 5, 1 pixels pair is 0. So in a similar manner, we take n different pixel pairs and find its binary output and add them to the string, which is the binary code. So let's have a look at an example. So here we have a sample image, and we try to extract a key point in this image, which is a chimney. So in this chimney, as we talked about earlier, we take a different set of n pixel pairs and find its binary output and store it as a binary code, which we get it in the form of zeros and ones, as I mentioned earlier. So these binary codes will be useful for the matching the features. So using these binary codes, which you update from these various key points, we can obtain the matching of the features via brute force method or KNN matching methods. So we get the mapping of features which are quite identical. So let's have a look at this image sample, which are taken at different angles. So using these key points and the binary code which we obtained, we try to identify the features which are quite similar and get the mappings. So how are these mappings are getting done? The scenario of matching of these features using the binary codes. So these binary strings that we extracted are used to match the features by using a term called Hamming distance, which is just applying XOR for the given binary code and finding the bit count, which is a very fast in modern CPUs with SSD instructions, meaning that we can find its value quite faster in our current CPUs. So what is this Hamming distance? So let's find out using the sample binary code. As we had looked earlier about this our sample binary code, we simply count the number of ones in this given binary code. So which is 5 in this example. So this 5 is stored in a form of vector along with the binary code, and we use it for comparison for identifying the key point. So what's wrong with brief? Though it gives a high accuracy in identification of key point matching when compared to other algorithms, that is shift and surf, it lags between the concept of rotation invariance. When the given image is rotated, it is unable to find the key points due to the lack of rotation aspect. So in order to improvise that concept, the steep brief descriptor is designed for in order to deal with the orientation of the key points. For these features, for the set of n binary tests we have done earlier, we define a 2 cross n matrix S, which contains the coordinates of these pixels. Then using the orientation patch theta, which we have found earlier using the fast algorithm, a rotation matrix is found, and we use it for the matrix S to find a steered, that means the rotated version of S, which we call it as S theta. So this ORB discretizes the angle to increments of 2 pi by 30, which is 12 degrees, and construct a lookup table of pre-computed brief patterns. As long as the key point orientation theta is consistent across views, the correct set of points S theta will be used to compute the descriptor. But yet, steer brief descriptor is quite lagging behind on the concept of variance and the mean. Brief has an important property that each bit feature has a large variance and mean nearby equal to 0.5. So once it is oriented along the key point direction, that is the S theta, it loses the property of variance and becomes more distributed. So high variance makes the feature more discriminative since it responds differently to the inputs. So another desirable property is to have the test uncorrelated since each test will contribute to the result. So in order to avoid this, ORB runs on a greedy search among these possible binary tests to find one that have both high variance and mean close to 0.5. So this is something a new modified form of descriptor called RBRIEF. So RBRIEF has a quite significant improvement in the variance and correlation factor when compared over SteerBrief. So let's have a look at the RBRIEF descriptor implementation. So we first run the test of all training patches that we have what we got in the previous approach, and we order the test by according to the distance from the mean of 0.5 and forming a vector t. So we put the first value into the vector r and remove it from t. So we from the next step from the t, we compare with all the tests in r. If its absolute correlation is quite greater than the threshold, we discard it. Otherwise, we add it to the r. So we repeat the same step until we get a total of 256 tests in the r vector. So if there are fewer than 256, we raise a threshold and try again. So RBRIEF shows a significant improvement in the variance and correlation over SteerBrief. So the overall implementation in one word gives that it filters out the training patches which has a higher variance and the mean of 0.5. So this result is obtained by RBRIEF. So coming to the evaluation part, the data sets used, the images with the synthetic in-plane rotation and added Gaussian noise, the whole data set of textured planar images captured from different viewpoints. So from these references, a test image, we compute O-fast key points in the RBRIEF features and targeting about 500 key points per image. Then we perform brute force matching or the KNN algorithm to find the best correspondence. So here we have a plot of the angle of rotation degrees. That is considering a scenario of the angular difference between the image patches, which is varying with from 0 to 360 degrees. So as we can see the output of the percentage of inliers, the RBRIEF stands in the first position, mentioning that it gives an accurate measurement of the feature matching irrespective of the rotation. And we next goes with the shift and then surf and the brief. Brief stands at last as we know that there is no orientation platform integrated in that algorithm. So which is why the brief is unable to find much features when the angle lies in 45 to 315 degrees. So we made a comparison for the shift and RBRIEF, considering a Gaussian intensity noise added to the image. Though there is a much of noise, it hardly tried to predict the feature matching between the features. The shift is quite accurate when and close to the RBRIEF, but yet RBRIEF is quite effective and stands in the first. So the feature matchings, as we have mentioned earlier, is done using the LSH property, which is the points are stored in several hash tables and are hashed in different buckets. So given a query descriptor, its matching buckets are retrieved and these elements are compared using the brute force matching or the KNN matching, as I mentioned earlier. So this power of this technique lies in the ability to retrieve the nearest neighbors using the high probability, giving enough hash tables. So the further given binary features, the hash function is simply the subset of the signature bits. That is the buckets in the hash tables that contain descriptors with a common subsignature. So the distance is Hamming distance that I talked about earlier. We use this to identify the matching. So coming to the time complexity scenario of shift and ORB, we can see that the time taken for shift to identify the key point matching between the two images is quite less and when compared to ORB. I'm sorry, is quite large when compared to ORB. The ORB found out the key points about 5 times faster when compared to shift. So here we come to the conclusion stating that ORB builds on the fast key point descriptor and a brief descriptor, but not exactly that, a modified version of them. So both these techniques are quite attractive because of their good performance and low cost. So variance under orientation was critical in constructing ORB and decorrelating its components. So this reduces the time complexity in the computers like and mobiles and allows low power devices to outperform. We generally use ORB in finding the panoramic image of an object or in further feature identification abilities. So thank you.